Joktan would like to educate you on who should be considered the greatest of all time. Now, this actually took a lot of thinking, and after years and years and years and years of watching professional wrestling, more like decades, I have come to the conclusion that the GOAT of professional wrestling is none other than Chris Jericho. Talk about someone who has it all: charisma, reinvention, the look. He's got it all. Now, some of you may be saying, well, there's guys who are a lot more popular than Chris Jericho. And to that, I can't argue. I'm not here to talk about the most popular professional wrestler of all time. I'm talking about the greatest professional wrestler of all time. Now, if your criteria of greatest is the most popular, then you should probably stop watching the video. I'll explain to you why Chris Jericho is the GOAT. Now, this was actually a lot harder than I thought, because Chris Jericho was never on my radar as the greatest of all time. However, as the years went, I started to realize that the reason why I actually still watch wrestling to this day is because of one man. And he is the Ayatollah of rock and roll. Now, what is it exactly that makes Chris Jericho the GOAT? And I'll give you the secret to Chris Jericho's greatness. It is that he keeps improving. How many professional wrestlers start out as legends and improve? How many reinvent themselves successfully? They're very few. Now, prior to the list, I was not the biggest Jericho fan. However, after he became the biggest act for a while in the company, despite not being the world champion at that time, I started to think that it was just a one-time thing. It was just an act. That Chris Jericho wouldn't get any better after that. Then comes Alpha versus Omega. In my view, the greatest professional wrestling match of all time. I have not seen a better match to this day. And then, to top it all off, he joins AEW and becomes their very first world champion, now known as Le Champion. You would think that being a legend, he wouldn't put people over, but he has time and time again. He's not selfish. He cares about this business. He knows that this business will go on without Chris Jericho, so he needs to build newer stars. And for that, he has my full respect. Now, Joktan over here. You're probably thinking that Joktan is a professional wrestler. Maybe he is, and maybe he isn't. Maybe